Hey guys, it's Myra Thoughts, and I'm down here in my mod room because I want to mod this Buzz Bee Panther. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up real quick. I'm going to show you what it looks like once I open it up. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws in the blaster to get through. So I'm going to take those out and show you what it looks like when it's opened up. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws in the main body. There are no hidden screws, just like I said. Once you remove all the screws, which look like this, and they're all the same. Oops. There it is. It should come apart fairly easily, except for the orange ring, which I just broke off because I'm probably going to end up removing that area anyway for a coupler. The only other piece on the blaster is this back blue piece, which kind of looks like a tank, but as you can see, it's just kind of a clip. So once you kind of splay it apart a little bit, you should be able to get it loose and then pull it out. Other than that, once you open up the blaster, it's pretty simple. The trigger, oops, goes, come on, right there. And then the internals, oops, sorry, go like that. When you pull the trigger back, it depresses this button, which releases a small thing of air, which triggers the back release tank. As you can see, it's decently powerful. That's the air restrictor. The air restrictor is located all through this, which is also the barrel. So I'm going to go ahead and cut somewhere along here, see if I can't get rid of the air restrictor. The pump just slides out. Nothing that hard. There is a way to open up this pump head and like add springs, but I don't know if I'm going to bother with that or if I'm just going to plug it. But I'll decide. So I'm going to go ahead and try and get rid of the air restrictor and see if I can't find something to coupler it with, and I'm going to come back after that. Okay, so I basically dremeled through the top part right here, right before it gets smaller where the barrel is. And when you take it off, this thing is the air restrictor right here. Basically the way it works is this is a plate that your dart sits and pushes on, and then once it gets past this hole here is when it stops being an air restrictor. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and kind of twist off this, and hopefully I can get this stupid plate out. But other than that, I believe that you can go down to probably about down right before the lip here, before you start to actually interfere with function. So you can actually cut this down a decent amount. I don't know if that I will. It depends on what I end up using to coupler this, but I'll show you that when I get to it. Okay, so I've gone ahead and cut down the front of the Panther tank, where the air restrictor used to be. Then I wrapped it in electrical tape until it snugly fit into this cut down PVC coupler. I cut down a little bit more than half of this one side, so maybe like a third of it cut off. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some goop, because it creates the best air seal overall, and I can goop it on and leave it to dry. And then I'm going to come back when it's done. Okay, so I've gone ahead and gooped the coupler on, and it's dried now, and I wrapped it a little bit in E-tape just to make it stable while it was drying. So this is ready to go. Now, as you can see, this will not fit stock into the shell. So the next step is going to be for me to cut down the shell, Trying to think where I want to cut it down. I might just be able to kind of cut the front off here and Dremel this down. But I'll show you what I end up doing in a minute. Hey, so I moved because my workroom power is acting up. I don't know how to describe it. The lights went out and the power's off for some reason, but only in that room. So it's very strange. I don't know what's going on. So I moved. But anyway, I went ahead and I Dremeled out the interior here right in the front, as well as cutting off the front, so it kind of looks like that. This whole ridge basically gets Dremeled out pretty close, and then I just kind of made a nice flat cut across the front, and the internal's now sitting like this. The other thing that I did, because I was kind of messing with the ranges with the barrel to see what kind of ranges I got, I was a little disappointed, so I went ahead and also plugged the pump by filling the front with hot glue. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back together. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Alright, so I finished the Panther, I put it back together. It's now got a coupler for a long, this is an 8-inch barrel. I've been testing it and I don't really see it being as strong as Make It Goes. I don't know if I'm not pulling the trigger fast enough, or maybe it's just deceptive. I haven't gone outside and tested ranges, but it doesn't seem as powerful, and I'm not positive why. Maybe it is getting these ranges, but I go ahead and pump it 10 times. That's 12. Firing at the target. Hopefully I don't miss. Oops. So it is decently powerful. I just don't know that it's definitely getting 100-foot ranges. One cool thing that I'd like to do, and I just haven't done it yet because I don't have the piece, is I'd like to replace this handle with a CPVC elbow. That way it's a little bit more comfortable, and more importantly, it gives the barrel a little bit more clearance, because the one thing that I think it's really cool to do with this pistol, and I think I have to take the handle off to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and pump it 10 times first. 11, whatever. Then I'm going to unscrew it real fast. And take off the handle, so it will now fit this 3-shot absolver, and it still doesn't quite fit, but it's pretty close, and it will fire the 3 shots 30 to 40 feet. And I think that's a much cooler use of the Panther. It makes kind of like a pocket shotgun. But anyway, that's the Buzz Bee Panther mod guide. Thanks for watching.